let you know that there's a place for everyone at this table, no matter what your views are or what your background is. And I hope that we will respect each other's opinion as the discussion goes on. So, we have an icebreaker. When you came in, you got taped. I think everyone got taped on their back. If you didn't, please raise your hand so I know. Oh, is that it right there?
What?
These are the scripted words, right?
What? I want to write on YouTube.
On the ground, everybody's back.
What you writing? Don't write on the paper here. Oh, you don't have one on your back.
Oh, really did.
Somebody put slow and confused quick life.
Oh no! You look so hurt.
Man, I feel like y'all don't know me.
Somebody sounds different. I don't know if I should take that as a good thing, bad thing. Like, what is different?
It depends on your personal perception of what that means.
There we go. Yeah, right ahead of us.
I don't know what it means.
What does that mean, Negro? That's not it. What were you before the white man named you a Negro? And where were you? And what did you have? What was yours? What language did you speak then? What was your name? It couldn't have been Smith or Jones or Bunch or Powell. That wasn't your name. They don't have no kind of name where you and I came from. No, what was your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it
We just can't take another 4 years of
Self-motivated, determined, positive energy. Group number 3.
Hardworking / empowering, establish greatness, natural power / ability, strength / God-fearing, nurturing, strong-minded, peacemaker.
Number 1.
We have first generation, powerful black woman, questioner, reserved, loving, writer, and seeker / finder.
These are all good characteristics, of course. Would anyone like to explain why they chose these characteristics or where did they come from?
For me to have such a positive energy, it takes a lot of strength and forgiving, which takes like the ultimate strength to really forgive people. I feel like, me personally.
Anybody else?
I chose the same characteristics as hers. Because it takes a lot of strength, I think, to get through racism initiative.
I chose strong.
Oh, I picked natural because of my hair. I'm just kidding. No, that's part of the reason why I picked natural, but I picked more so because I've never really had a problem with just being myself and being who I naturally am. So I feel like I'm not just natural in my hair, but I'm natural in my personality as well.
I said establish greatness because I think anything that I put my hand into, anything that I do in my life, I can be great at. That's what all walks of life can do with me at least. And it's just like, I just never think down about myself like I used to when I was younger. So now it's just like, I just feel like I'm powerful and that's what I feel like.
For Black woman. Initially I started out with my race and my gender, which was Black and woman, and then I added powerful on there to describe, I felt it perfectly described me as a person.
Well, I put down positive energy because I feel like I always bring a positive attitude to wherever I'm at.
I knew when I was like 12. I was looking at everything.
Were you looking at boys and girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a word for it? Because I think when you're younger, you don't even have language for what it is.
I don't need language. I don't need a categorizing statement for it. I think that's one thing that
So you don't want to be labeled gay?
I don't want to be labeled gay. I want to be labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't set up his Twitter on fire. What?
All right, so...
Yeah, I mean, we have a tendency to do that anyway. I mean, you get politically correct stuff happens that you don't want to happen. I all of a sudden became an African. African American. I'm not African. American. I'm not African. American. I'm not African.
Being American, like, what do you think the difference is?
I think what Raymond was trying to imply was that African Americans are people that live in America but were born in Africa. And I read an article about this, and she said that she's like from Louisiana. Why would she say that she's African American? Because Louisiana is in America. So I kind of identify with that. And then her separation between African American and Black, I think, is not necessarily geared toward heritage, but almost like skin tone, you know. So she realizes that her skin tone is darker than white people, so she identifies more so, I guess, as Black than as African American, where she views African American as originating, being born in Africa, and then moving to America.
It's exactly what you just said. Like people, like sometimes people use, like they will say African Americans to sugarcoat whether or not you're being called Black or whatever. You may take offensive when somebody of the other race calls you Black instead of African American. But you have Indian American, you have all types of different Americans where they're born in a different country, but they come to America. But if you're born within America, you're
Because, like, now you're differentiating us again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you American and I'm not?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I was about to say, like, how you said we was to go in their country, because if we was to go there, they're like, well, where are you from? You're like, I'm American. You don't be like, I'm African American in Africa. You'll be like, I'm American. So I feel like,
Who they consider the other black people who lived in Europe and people who's living in South America. They're all black, so do they say, black European, black British? They don't have no label. They just consider British. They consider Brit, but this is the only country that we have a label. Like if you look at any forms that we have, you see Caucasian, and you see black African American, you see Native American, you see Chinese American. Like these are all people who was born in their country who came to America, but we always have the label of black African American, but yet we are black and we were born in America, so why should we have this label? Why can't we just be black Americans, like Chinese Americans or Native Americans? You feel me?
I do see some applications that mean like
That's outside of what I'm doing in my life because I don't want to think about it. So I am, but I'm not. A lot of people need to get more in tune to what's going on around the world so they can maybe, you know, I don't know, research or something.
Okay, I'm gonna play a video.
I'm a field Negro. The masters are the field Negroes. When they see this man's house on fire, you don't hear these little Negroes talk about our government is in trouble. They say the government is in trouble. Imagine a Negro, our government. I even heard one.
In terms of in America, no one else has to question their worth. I guess that's what I can say.
We hold on to identities or labels, but how we, what am I say? It's like, it's our own relationship with that identity that makes it, if we want to hold on to it or not. Like say, I'm a woman in America. No, I'm a black female in America, because I associate with the word black, I do. And it's like, my experience is different, which is why I don't want to claim America. Like, I don't like America, because of the example that you guys said. Yeah. And that's just my opinion. I'm saying y'all should be like that too. It's really hard.
I say survivors.
I like that word. It just gave me chills.
We've always known how to survive. This is everything we've been through as a people. Like no matter what, we've always seemed to make it.
And we don't be the last.
Babies, like white mothers don't even produce melanin.
No.
You bring up a good
And I think that's
right.
I think that's the point in terms of we are the original people, and I think that's why they keep a lot of self-hatred going among us.
That's why I mean, keep us confused.
Steal, we don't gamble, we don't lie, and we don't cheat. And that also describes the government of revenue. Because you can't get into a whiskey bottle without getting past the government.
I was born into the Nation of Islam, which you see Malcolm X, where he came from, where his teachers came from. And I was always taught that I should cherish my skin and that I should love myself and that we are the most powerful beings on this planet. And even with that, going to public schools because leaving out of private school because I did go to
Light skin, like really real. Like he said, he used to rap on his sister. My family did that to me too, and it never stopped. Like in school, it never stopped. I was always, it still don't stop.
Never.
So, like by the time I got
What you just said, the same chains that we had on us as black people, or as when our ancestors, or if you do identify yourself as people of African descent, when they came to this country, they had these chains on them. Do you feel like blacks today still have these chains on them?
Yeah.
Mentally, physically,
Yep.
emotionally?
It's a mental
Just
thing.
by off of all these labels that we have to live up to.
to me, these chains are dollars.